Welcome, everybody, to another top 10 list. This time we're talking top 10 comics of September. I'm joined, as always, by my co host, KhiBucks. How are you doing, dude?
How you doing? What's going on?
Man, listen, you're in a different room. It's throwing me for a loop a little bit, dude. Usually there's that mirror thing behind you. All right, all right. Listen, first question I got for you, Kai. Because I'm assuming this isn't going to be on your top 10 list. Obviously, guys, we'll get into our monthly shout outs, the top 10 list with the runner ups, of course, like we do every month. But
Yep, yep.
I want to know your thoughts on this one here. Because I'm assuming it's not in your top 10. I guess maybe that's me being crazy. Maybe it is in your top 10.
It's not.
Okay,
It's not in
cool.
my top
So,
10.
so yeah, I wanted to get into it just a little bit. Like, what were your general thoughts? Maybe like a story or two that stuck out more than the others. Because people seem to be pretty mixed on this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. I think I was around giving it like a 3.5 out of yeah, like a 3.5 out of 5. I'm pretty sure I gave it. It's solid. It's definitely solid. I enjoyed the Batman and Deathloop story. It was cool.
Yep.
Um, the Captain America and Wonder Woman one though. I don't know, man. The
Okay,
way
okay.
Chip wrote Wonder Woman. I
That's
think he
true.
missed the mark. I
I
think
got you
he
there.
missed the mark on that one. I don't know. And that was something like I think that pairing was something I was definitely like anticipated for,
Had a lot of promise.
but
Yeah.
had promised, but he just did not write like that. I don't know. That wasn't Wonder Woman to me, like at all.
That's
Like
fair.
I don't. It just wasn't. But I think my favorite one, I think for sure, is Daredevil and Green Arrow. I think that's the
Daredevil
best
Green
one,
Arrow. Yep.
actually. I think that's the best one for sure. So that one's like the highlight. The Frank Miller one, we don't really got to talk about it. We
It's
don't really
crazy,
got to
dude.
talk about it. I mean, I'm glad it was short. I'm glad it
Right.
was like 3 pages.
Right.
That's all I gotta say. I'm glad it was 3 pages. But the Daredevil and Green Arrow one was the highlight for sure. That was the highlight.
Yep. Yep. I feel you there, dude. Definitely agree. Um, I don't know. And then like the green lantern one was like Rocket Raccoon and Green Lantern, or whatever. It was like 2
Yeah,
pages. I don't
two
know.
pages. So
What's
pretty
what's
much,
the hype
yeah.
level for the DC side? Are we more hyped for that one? More so than the Marvel one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's gonna be better for sure. I think
Yep.
that's gonna be better.
Yep, yep, definitely agree there. All right, listen, guys. After that, we usually do our monthly shout outs. These are comic books that maybe don't make the top 10, but Kai and I want to give a little bit of extra love to. And I'll just throw it to Kai. He always starts it off, dude. Monthly shout outs.
Alrighty.
Monthly.
First monthly shout out. We're going Marvel. I'm going The Punisher, issue
Ooh,
one, the Red Band.
okay.
Um, a book I wish could have been in my top 10, but that last week really did shift things. It really
It
did.
was a heavy
So,
week,
but
dude.
it was a heavy week. This was still amazing though. Definitely, I would argue to say one of the best issue ones I've read this year. I don't know where I would rank it, but I love this. This is how Punisher should be. This is what Punisher should feel like. This was a banging first issue. I think Benjamin Percy killed it with this first issue. So definitely had to shout this out because it just wasn't able to get on my top 10 or even just my honorable mention. So I definitely needed to shout it out because
I
it was
love that.
amazing.
That's a good pick.
Uh, then another issue one we have is Batman Second Night.
Okay. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the part two. This is the follow up, pretty much the sequel to Batman First Night. The art, man, Dan Jurgens, I believe, is the artist for this, and it is insane. It really is. But I also love this first issue. I love how it set the tone. We got like a new killer in town. It's really dope. But the art is definitely selling me. But I am really digging the storytelling. I think who's writing this one? Oh no, I think Mike Perkins is actually the artist. Dan
Oh,
Jurgens is the
okay.
writer, I think
I
actually. I
got
think
you.
that's what it is. I think that's what it is. But either way, great first issue, off to an amazing start. I can't wait to see what they do with this one next.
That first
And
volume is really
then
cool. Yeah.
yeah, I really like the first volume for First Night. I was really digging that. Then lastly, we got a distillery book here, White House Robot uh Romance. The Chips with Ice Cream one. This actually I'm not gonna hold you. I had to really double back because this almost made my top 10. It
Yeah,
almost did.
I don't
I
blame you, dude.
It almost did. This was actually amazing. this was a distillery book that it like it didn't really get like pushed out much. Like the other, like to be honest, like when I looked at it, I was like, wait, we got a distillery book coming out this month.
Right.
Uh, but Chip, man, killed it. This was very well paced. It's a little bit dialogue heavy, but not too. I don't think it's too crazy. But it's a little bit dialogue, but it builds up in a very neat way. Because like those last, I would say, 8 pages get very action packed. Stuff goes down. Things go off the rails, man. I am actually very excited for issue 2. I was not expecting this to be as amazing as it was. This was really great stuff. So if y'all haven't picked out White House Robot Romance, please pick it up. Please pick it up.
Dude, I was saying with that one, Distillery's back, bro. I mean, that was like some old like vintage like distillery like from that first wave when stuff was like really hitting.
When they were hitting,
Yup.
oh man,
Yeah, dude, White House
yeah.
Romance, that's a good pick. That Punisher, okay, that's an interesting pick because I was hearing like I was hearing a little bit of mixed things. So it's cool that you sounded like you liked it. I'll have to give that one a
Yeah,
try
I
visually. Yep.
I loved it. I was surprised there were even people mixed on it. Well, I mean, it depends. I feel like if you're a hardcore Punisher fan, you'll love that. I
I
think you'll love that
gotcha.
book.
Yep.
But if you're probably like a casual and you're probably someone who's getting into it, I can see why maybe it's not like all that for you. Uh, I mean, even though I don't consider myself a hardcore Punisher fan, but I do like the character of the Punisher. I have read some stuff here and there. But that was great. I think that was a great feel for Punisher, especially being Red Band, and it lived up to the Red Band name. The only thing I had my gripe with was the fact that they were bleeping out the cuss words, which made no sense to me. If it's a Red Band, they should be able to cuss. That's just
Yeah, that's I heard okay, I read an article about that and I was so confused. I was like, "Huh? They're bleeping
right.
out the red man? Isn't that because it
They're-
comes in a poly bag, right? So like kids can't get into it
yes,
anyways."
exactly. Yeah, but the blood and gore, everything, it's there.
Okay.
It's there. It's in your face. But they just did they bleeped out cuss words. I don't understand why. I don't get it, but it is what it is. It's still a great start to the series. I'm hyped for the next issue.
Okay, right on, right on. Nice. Nice set of runners up there. We got some Marvel, got some DC, and got some indie there. Runners up for me. Let's see. On the bottom of the stack here. Dude, we got to talk about it. Why are they canceling this show or this series, man? What's going on here, man? I had to give it a shout out. Just awful news. Broke my
Awful,
heart. I think
awful.
issue number 28 is going to be the last one of this series.
It's true.
And I know you've
Yeah,
been liking it. I'm trying to think if I watch other people's hauls. I feel like no one's really picking this up besides you and me.
yeah. I haven't seen many. Yeah, so I think people have been dropping it probably off their list. I don't know.
Sad dude. And listen, in kind of a similar vein, and it's one that I probably could have put it in my runners up. But yeah, also this. What the heck's going on over at DC, man? They're canceling all their like better series.
Apparently, it sold like 17,000.
Okay.
That's why it's very low. Now people are picking up that
Yeah.
title. I don't know. I don't know why. Well, maybe I do. Well, actually, no, I do know why. I think we need to be honest about DC. DC
Yeah.
only promotes the Trinity. They don't
Yeah.
promote other characters. It's just facts. It's just facts. They don't promote any other series. If it's not the Trinity, you're not going to get promoted. Your series is not going to get promoted. It's just that simple.
Not gonna get no
It's crazy.
ads, no. Yeah,
No
that's
nothing. No
dang, man.
nothing. They're missing out on peak Green Arrow here. This is Green Arrow back to its roots, bro. He's grounded, detective,
Dude,
family
and it
stuff.
sucks so bad because we're only in the second arc. Like it'd be one thing if like, you give him like 3 arcs, 4 arcs to really mess around with it. He's only in his second arc, bro.
Second, yeah, bro. And the first arc was amazing. Fresh
Man,
water was
it was
yes.
so good. And they also had a bunch of it won some awards too, I believe. I believe that Green Arrow is like an award-winning series if I'm not mistaken. So,
I didn't
just
hear
an
that, but if that's true,
just an absolute shame, dude, for both
it
of
is a
these.
shame. It's
Pour
a
one out,
shame.
guys. Rest in peace. Oh wait, actually, that's my other shout out.
Yeah, that's the other
Birds
one.
of Prey, dude. Pour one out, guys. Absolutely
For real.
brutal,
I feel
man.
bad for Kelly Thompson, man.
Yeah,
I feel for Kelly Thompson.
I was
That's
reading
crazy.
her. I was reading her blog post about it. She was saying that it wasn't something that she wanted to do. Like she was just being honest. She's like, guys, I wanted to like try to do another arc, try to like reinvent it, give them kind of like a second wind, but it just wasn't coming together. So absolute
Mm.
shame. Those have got to be my two shout outs. We're also going to shout out Blood Honey. I'm not sure if a lot of people picked this one up. This is a one shot from one of our buddies on TikTok. I don't know if you're mutuals with him. All Sorrows is his name. Really, really cool art style. And you know, it's just like a one shot that he got to do from IDW. So like, dude, congrats to you, man. It's really cool.
That's dub. Yeah, that's a big W.
And this is one that maybe people want to backtrack and start reading. It's good for the Halloween time, I think. It's all about these two people. They're in kind of like they're in a high school, and it's kind of like a deadly class sort of thing. And instead of breaking up with each other, they decide it's easier if they go and try to kill each other. So
Mm.
so it's kind of
Wow.
like a reverse Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. But
Okay.
but yeah, dude, I was just like really stunned by you know, Sean's artwork, and Sean Peacock is his name. All Sorrows on online and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, just a nice fun one shot out of IDW. Like, congrats, man. Um,
Yeah, that's a
like
W. Big
yeah,
W.
I met him at C2E2 and caught up with him there, and he had some stuff that he printed out himself. But then he was like, yeah, and also I got something coming out with IDW coming up. Like, they asked me to pitch for him, and I was like, dude, congrats, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
those are my
Bravo.
monthly shout outs, dude. Blood Honey from IDW, nice little one shot, reverse kind of Romeo and Juliet. And then, guys, please get the trades at least, guys. Come on, man.
At least Volume
Jesus.
4 just came out.
For Birds of Prey?
So for Green
Oh,
Arrow.
oh, for
For
Green
Green
Arrow.
Arrow.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
The
that's the
the
freshwater killer?
yeah, it's the
Gotcha.
freshwater killer art. So that's in trade now, ladies and gentlemen. So
And,
please
dude, and
go to
that's
your
like the worst
LCS.
thing, too, because it's like, it's just over. It's like, dude,
Yeah,
oh my
it's
God, man.
ridiculous.
And okay,
It's so
so
wild.
just in regards to the Green Arrow thing, I saw that Chris Condon put out a blog post too, and he was saying that you know, he didn't want to cancel the series either. It was due to sales, like you were saying, and he was saying too that it looked like there's two other Green Arrow series that are starting up, so maybe DC didn't want them competing. We've got Absolute Green Arrow that's coming up soon, and
That is
then
true.
there's a DC Black Label series where it's like a crossover between Batman, Green Arrow, and The Question.
Yeah,
So like, I get it from that point of view, but like, one's a DC Black Label series. Those are only 3 or 4 issues, right? So it's like,
exactly. They're short.
I don't know,
And the
dude.
absolute Green Arrow title, what does it matter? We have absolute Superman, we have a Superman main title, and we have Action Comics.
Dude, that like, if the
And
trade,
there's crypto. Like
dude,
there's so
Superman
many
family's
stuff.
going crazy right now. Batman family's
Yeah,
going crazy. And if the
yeah.
trade is get rid of Green Arrow by Chris Condon for Absolute Green Arrow, I don't take that trade, dude. You can take that back. I don't want it. I want the
Yeah,
Green
bro.
Arrow, dude. Oh
If they're gonna
man.
do that, absolute Green Arrow better knock my socks off. At this point.
Yeah. Oh
Like
my gosh, dude.
because yeah, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Well, listen, those are the monthly shoutouts. Rest in peace to Green Arrow, and rest in peace, Birds of Prey. We'll have to see what those creative teams are up to next. Like, Montos' next series, I'm there for, and hopefully you guys, hopefully they give him like a high profile
For sure.
series. You know what I mean? And
Hopefully.
Chris Condon, get
Hopefully.
him over in the Absolute Universe or something like that. You want to keep Chris Condon around. He's a writer that's been killing it recently. So
He's
yeah,
on a
dude.
lot of titles right now.
Oh yeah.
Bro is going crazy. Yeah, he's going
Um,
crazy.
but yeah, dude. With that being said, those are the monthly shoutouts. Let's throw it to Kai to start off our top 10 lists. Still having issues on the YouTube side, but that's all right. We'll just have to edit the video and post it later, man. No worries.
All right. Top 10. Number 10. Speaking of Green Arrow, we're gonna start off with Green Arrow number 28.
Nice.
I love this issue. I think honestly, I think I love this issue just as much as the last one. Um, this one was another heartfelt one, especially with Lian and Roy Harper, their dynamic. It's so cute.
So, and we're just getting
It's just
into
a
it, dude.
great yeah, it's just a great dynamic. Of course, art by Montos is something. I mean, come on, man.
Dude,
The moment
that's a
as
nice
he
panel
drops
too.
down, that's a great panel. I think honestly, this is probably my favorite one. This one right here. I love this one. I don't know
Oh
what it is,
yeah.
but I love this panel right here specifically. But yeah, it was great seeing Lian and Roy Harper work together. Green Arrow once again, he's back in his uh detective bag. I love how we got answers in this issue as well as to what concoction that Crimson Arch was using against like against innocence. So I loved how they were giving us answers in this one as well. I just love Reno doing like just detective stuff. I just love that bag that he's in. So I
Mm,
think it's just great stuff, man. So this was a really really great issue. Like I said, I love it just as much as the last one. So yeah, this is coming in at my number 10.
nice. Wish I could have squeezed it. It probably was like the 14, like spot number 14 or 13 or something like that. So yeah, dude, gotta give Greeno its love, especially now that it's freaking ending, man.
Yeah,
God
I'm
damn,
still
dude.
just as pissed off as you, bro.
God
Trust
damn
me.
it. God damn.
Trust me.
Oh man. All right. Let's see. I actually I recorded a video today, so you guys will see it coming out. But I just complained about it for like 6 minutes straight. So on the YouTube side. All right, guys. Let's start with my number 10. We're giving it to Batman Dark Patterns number 10, a series that I don't know if it's necessarily getting as much love as something like Batman and Robin Year One, or obviously the Absolute title and stuff like that. This is
Right.
excellent stuff from Hayden Sherman. This one on the I would say on the paneling side and like the art side, that's why this one definitely takes the 10 spot. Like the shards of
That's
glass,
tough.
you know what I mean, being used as
Yeah.
like the panels, like just so dynamic and the coloring from what's her name, Triona? Yeah, Triona Farrell is just killing it on the coloring. I'm loving that the way all the arcs are kind of coming together into this final arc. Like all the villains were kind of related the whole time, so it's all been building on each other. And yeah, dude, you're just getting some really badass, just classic Batman detective comics type stuff. And I just love Hayden
That
Sherman's
is
look for
insane.
Batman. So yeah, dude, if you guys, maybe if you dropped Batman Dark Patterns, maybe you're waiting for the trade. This is gonna be such a badass like 12 issue trade. Like it's gonna go crazy. Batman Dark Patterns. So that's gotta be my top 10. Dan Waters too, another
That's
writer that's just killing it. He's really doing great stuff. So this is the
really
start
is.
of, I believe it's arc number 4, and yeah, this one starts arc 4. 2 more issues to go, I believe, to close this one out. But Batman Dark Patterns, I've been saying it. It's been my favorite Batman book on stands. So it's honestly between that and Batman and Robin Year One. They've been kind of
Year
battling it
one.
out at the top.
Year one is amazing.
Yep.
We all
Another
know
one
that
that
though.
needs some more, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And damn, that's about to end soon.
Dude, that's what I'm
I just
saying.
thought about that.
We're coming to like this end, like comics come in waves, right? So we're about to get to the end of this like really impressive wave out of DC, and like New Gods, also another one that's coming to an end. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're in trouble,
Yeah.
dude. We're in trouble.
Jeez. All right. Well, coming in at my number 9, we are gonna go with The Ultimates by Denise Camp. This is issue
Okay, nice,
16.
dude.
I love this issue. Very interesting, honestly. What a way to like tell the story. I think we were following this little girl, which honestly I don't even think we even got the name of her at all in this issue. Um, but we were just going through pretty much like her life and her upbringing. Her having a friend that she was really close to, but her friend ended up being mutated. I believe she was mutated around like 14. She had like gills, and later on passed away. But it was a great way to see from like the citizen's point of view of what the world is like,
100%.
and what and what and like what pretty much like the ultimate plan is, what society is looking like, how they're trying to make it better. And I think them involving the community is amazing. It's a great way for the community to be in contact with them. If they see anything, they can
I love that
buzz.
app. Yep. Yep.
You can buzz them, all that stuff. So this was really a unique way to tell the story, especially introducing a character we had no history of, no clue who she is. But this issue did a really great job of building this type of sentimental relationship with this character. Like you really try to feel for this character because she's been through so much. Like right here, she saw somebody literally get lasered in half right in front of her. Uh, it's brutal. Like this was some brutal stuff, man. But
The no face
uh,
guys. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the no face guys, they are menaces. They don't care. They don't care. But this was really an amazing issue, man. And honestly, I would say probably one of the best issues we've gotten from the Ultimates in a little while, if you ask me. I
Okay.
thought this was amazing. So
So yeah, I was that one for me. I love that look from like the ground level, like you were saying. I guess I'm wondering if that character will play like a more important role in like
Corn
the
Rope,
rest of the
yeah,
series. But yeah, I mean, like, what other series out of the Ultimate Universe have we got like that on the ground look of how the world actually works? We got Jay Harrison in the chat saying, "Sup, Kai and Cody. How's it going,
What's up,
Jay?"
Jay? What's going on? I wish I
Uh,
could see the comments. It's not showing on my end at all.
Dang, that stinks.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not.
gotcha. Okay, so I'll keep an eye just to make sure. Um,
Where
and is it even working on the YouTube side? I'm just a little distracted, just a little bit, because it's like we'll just have to. It's a whole thing. Anyways, all
Soul
right, guys.
debacle, yeah.
Yeah. We'll just have to post it later, dude. No worries. Number 9 for me. All right, so Kai went to Ultimates. Was that Ultimate number 12, by the way?
That was 16. 16.
16. Oh, geez, I don't know what the heck where I got 12 from. I think all the absolutes are like on the 12 range or something like that. So, all right, number 9 for me, dude. Captain America number 3.
That
I
was
am
that was awesome.
I'm loving this series, dude.
That was awesome.
All the different kind of questions being asked, right? Like, what does it mean to like be a soldier, and like what's the role of the U.S. in like the global stage and all that stuff. Like, really kind of profound questions. Some really kind of brutal, images of war and stuff like that, as we see from that David guy and his time over in the Middle East. And I don't know. I really like just the kind of confrontation of ideals between Captain America and Doctor Doom. Like, they're going back and forth, and Doctor Doom's like, "No, dude, you got it wrong. I respect you. Like, you're like one of our heroes. We got this big ass statue of you and everything." And Captain America is like, "Oh man, the people of Latveria, they're not free, but their lives are good, but they're not free, right?" So it's like this hard thing for him
Mhm.
to grapple with, and yeah, dude, some excellent action too from Valerio Schiti on the art. And
Yeah,
then yeah, Frank Martin on
stuff.
the coloring, which we know from East to West. If you know, you know,
Hmm.
type of thing.
If you know, you know. Yep.
One of the best colors in the game, dude. So I've just, I mean, just stuff like this. That was a great example of Frank Martin's coloring right there. Just like the past and the present and kind of how they repeat and all that stuff. So yeah, dude, I'm loving Chip Zdarsky's Captain America. It reminds me so much of the Ed Brubaker stuff that I really enjoyed, like the espionage kind of angle for Captain America. So I would recommend jumping onto this, guys. I think this is going to be like an all-timer Captain America series. So has a strong place on my pull, especially out of Marvel. I don't pull too much Marvel. This is definitely a series that's going to be staying on the pull. So yeah, dude, Chip Zdarsky, Captain America, loving it.
W. That was a great one. That was a great issue.
Captain America 3. Over to
All
you for
right.
number 8.
Number 8, Rick Remender's The Seasons. This is also issue 8. I'm also glad this isn't ending. I think on Comic Geeks they didn't have any later issues like
Oh,
solicited,
so
so
okay.
I was worried. I was worried. I was like, wait, is this going to be the end? Luckily, it's not. I think they're just taking a little hiatus. That's all it is. But The Seasons issue 8, think it was a banger way to end out this arc. I'm just in awe of Paul Azaceta and his art. His art is so colorful. It's so vibrant.
With that
It's
Mateus
great,
Lopez
man.
coloring, right?
Yeah, yeah, Mateus Lopez on the coloring. It's great seeing. I think we're following Springs. Is one of the sisters, and she's trying to free her sister Summer out of this illusion, or out of this not really a reality, but it's mainly an illusion. She is fantasizing about all the good things that could happen in her life, people praising her. This clown monster is using that against them to try to control them and manipulate them. And it's just great, man. I really like it. I think it's so freaking dope. It's one of those image series that I think need to be talked about more, because
Mm-hmm.
I really do love this series, especially with Rick Remender. Rick Remender, if we talk about indie stuff, like he's the man.
He's
Rick
the
Remender, like
king.
he has yet, yeah, he has yet to miss. Uh, he got this out. He has uh Escape, which we'll get to later. Not gonna say too much. Um, but he's just that guy, man. Rick Remender really is that guy. So yeah, I would highly recommend people will read The Seasons. It's amazing. It's great stuff. Like I said, it's gonna be on a hiatus, but it is gonna come back.
Okay.
So
Little hiatus. All
yeah,
right. Hey, listen, nothing wrong
little
with
bit of a
that.
hiatus.
Nothing wrong with that. I always say hiatus. That's good because it gives me time to catch up. On that series in particular, I'm a little bit behind. But yeah, I was blown away from the first 4 issues. I really do just got to catch up. But yeah, I know you've been loving that series. So,
Yeah, it's great. I
seasons,
love that
dude.
series.
man, Rick Remender, so good.
He
I
is.
like the more I'm going back in his backlog, dude, I'm just realizing and it's not like he's like just becoming the man, like some writers, you know what I mean?
Right.
He's been the man, you know what I mean?
Been
So
the man.
yeah, yeah. All right, dude. So UPS guy, all the dogs in the neighborhood like the bark of the UPS guy. All right, let's see. Let's go for number 8. How are we feeling about the conclusion to Resurrection Man? I thought this one for me, it like cemented it as like, oh shit, no, this is like a series. You know what I mean? Like this is a series that
Yeah.
needs to be talked about, it needs to be read. Mind trippy, like timey wimey, alternate dimension type thing. But I just love the way this concluded. And the
Me
moment
too.
that really got to me, after he gets enveloped by that big monster guy or whatever, the universe ender, at the end of time, and then you flip the page and the split down the middle, the centerfold is just black. I
Black.
was like,
Yeah.
that like did so, that was like some Martian Manhunter issue 1 type of thing. I was like, whoa, that's kind of freaky, dude. And then you see him flipping it, and it's like, dude, he's like rewriting the story because he has that power to completely like control everything. And then yeah,
Yeah.
just a
It's
beautiful way to
insane.
end it. The loop starts back again, dude. So I just loved Resurrection Man.
Me too.
Couple issues in the middle there are not like bad by any means, but a little bit confusing, right? Like deserving of a reread. Like maybe the first time you read it, it's like, oh, okay, what the heck was happening? But yeah, this
Right.
cemented it to me. Anon RK and Rom V, they're just two of the goats, man. So I loved Resurrection Man. I'm a DC Black Label guy. I usually pick up like every DC Black Label series. I know sometimes people skip out on them. This is
Yeah.
one to definitely double back and check out if you guys have the opportunity, man. So Resurrection Man, Quantum Karma, number 6 is my number 8
That's
pick.
number 8. Yeah. That's a great pick. I was surprised you're that low on it, but
Oh,
we'll talk
okay.
about it later.
I
We'll talk
love
about
that.
it
I
later.
love that.
We'll
Okay.
talk about it later. But coming in at number 7 for me, an end of an era. Transformers number
Nice.
24, end of an era. Uh, Daniel Warren Johnson, man, the fact that he's off this title is something. It is something. I am still excited for the new creative team because who wouldn't be? It's Robert Kirkman, Dan freaking Moore. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? You gotta be hyped about it. But uh great big battle between Megatron and Optimus Prime. This is all what it's been leading for. Pretty much like the Decepticon versus Autobot thing. This was very explosive. This was action packed. Also heartfelt. I think this issue really did a great job of keep you on the edge of your seat, especially when things like this happen. When Optimus gets
Yes, dude.
impaled,
Ha.
uh, crazy. Wasn't expecting that, but I think that's what I love about Transformers. I love how it really does meet the stakes. The stakes are really high. And I think that's a great thing. I'm glad Daniel Warren Johnson didn't like really pull no punches. He puts Optimus through hell. Like I think when you really think about it through the entire series, Optimus gets pretty beaten up sometimes, man. But he always prevails at the end of the day, and I think that's what Optimus Prime represents. So great stuff, man. Love the paneling. Horror Corona absolutely killed it with this art. Love this page spread here. We got this double spread.
Who's that
Think
guy
it's
flying
awesome.
away?
Uh, I think is that. Oh my gosh,
I could.
trying to think.
That's man. I don't know the Transformers. That's like where I feel like a
By the
fake
prime.
fan or something like that. Is that like Bruticus or something like that, or is that
I think
like
it's Bruticus. No, no, is it Brutic? I think no. I think it is. I think it is Bruticus actually.
okay?
Either that or I'm just bugging. But great issue. My only little nitpick was the fact that this was definitely rushed. I think this issue could have benefited for probably an extra maybe 5 pages,
I remember.
5 to
Yeah.
6.
Yep. Yep.
But other than that, I still think it's amazing. I do think it's a great conclusion. Uh, so yeah, Daniel Warren Johnson. It's just the end of an era, man. But great writing, great art, Transformers. So that's at my number 7.
Okay. Cool. I was wondering how you felt about it wrapping up. So yeah. Okay. Cool. Because for me, like you were saying, I think for me it was just missing something. I don't know quite what it
Hmm.
was. Maybe the length or something like that. But yeah, I'm ready for the new arc to start for sure. And it does
For
stink
sure.
seeing Daniel Warren Johnson leaving the title. We got to know what his next project is. Has that? I think I asked you that like every single month, but
Me personally,
yeah,
I really want him to do an absolute,
that would be
and I have an idea who I think he should take on.
lay it on me, dude, because that sounds sick as hell.
I think he should take on Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle.
Okay,
That's what I think.
that
I
would
think
go
he should
hard
take
as
on
hell.
because Jaime is very family oriented, and Daniel Warren Johnson kills it in that department. That's why I think he should do a character like Jaime. Um, but that's just me. I don't know. I think him doing Blue Beetle could be really sick, honestly.
That is a really inspired choice, and I'm here for it. That actually sounds sick as hell. And you know what's interesting is because he has started to work with DC a little bit more than he has in the
Mhm.
past. Like he's doing variant covers. Is he writing part of the Arc M special that's coming out, I think? I don't quote me on that, but I think or maybe it's the Batman the Absolute Batman annual.
It's the annual.
Okay.
Yes, he is doing the annual. But
And
the
is
Arc
he
M thing, somebody is writing it. I don't think it's him though. I
okay,
don't think so.
gotcha. But that's cool that he's doing an Absolute Batman. That's super sick. So it's not out of the question that he does more stuff with DC. Because I think
Yeah.
we've only seen him write. I have like Jurassic League on my, and I think he did the art for that. He didn't even write that one. So yeah, dude, Daniel Warren Johnson over the Absolutes could be really sick. Transformers, dude, was Kai's number 7 pick.
Number 7.
Let me take a peek here from the YouTube. What's up, Meyer HQ? I'm sorry the YouTube thing is not working how I thought it would be. Um, I don't even know what it looks like right now. I have it just, it's literally just the full screen of like the TikTok streams. I don't even know if that, it probably looks awful. And anyways, number 7 for me, mentioning Batman quite a lot. Let's talk about Batman number 1. Wow. I gotta say, I was a little bit worried with this new era of Batman. I shouldn't have
Mm.
been worried, man. I should not have been
It's
worried
Matt
at all.
Fraction.
It's Matt Fraction, dude.
Matt
I,
Fraction.
I've been reading a ton of Matt Fraction lately. Like I have Sex Criminals over here, the compendium that I read last month to try to read some more Matt Fraction stuff. And then I read his Jimmy Olsen series just to try to get a sense of how he would take a DC. That didn't help me at all, like trying to understand his writing because it's like such a zany, goofy series. But this is
Yeah,
probably more similar to his Hawkeye stuff, obviously. So if you read that, you should know what to expect. I
that
mean, it's
is
just
great.
a great classic, a modern day classic take on the character. Got the Jorge Jimenez artwork coming in, and I was a little bit worried about the not worried with the Jorge Jimenez stuff. I was kind of hoping that they would get a new artist. I think I've said that quite a few times, but just because we saw him a lot during the Chip Zdarsky era, but you can't
Right.
deny that it's just such a badass look for Batman. Like him flying the like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna
It's
say
just
no to
yeah.
this. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
dope.
Like if you have the option to get
It's
Jorge
dope.
on a Batman title, you're gonna take it every time. So I love this one. The compassionate side of Batman. I love the kind of like look at his gadgets and stuff like that. The kind of like AI hologram Alfred is really interesting too. Because I was saying that in a lot of these series, like Batman and Robin Year One, we get some Alfred, or Batman Dark Patterns, we get Alfred. He's been sorely missed in like the current state of DC.
Mm.
So it's kind of interesting having him back in some sort of way with the holographic AI type of thing. I'm wondering if that is going to be compromised at some point. Maybe that'll be like a villain, like a holographic AI Alfred or something like that. I don't know, dude, but that's just one of the theories I got, with this Batman number 1. I'm here for the new era. I'm sure a lot of people are here as well. We got
I am for
Joey.
sure.
Joey the comic buff says, "What's up, fellas?" Chewy Queso says, "Coming from the YouTube as well." Listen, I'm sorry the YouTube is broken, guys. Everybody's moving over here, but I guess that's good in a way.
Everybody's moving. Yeah.
Figure out what to do about it next time. So what happened was is there's no sound again. So I don't know. I have to like completely rethink how I do this because if the YouTube's not getting sound, then there's like no point. We got Meyer HQ said it's confirmed not to be AI. Okay, so it's just like a
Oh, it's
holographic.
not a.
Some people were saying it's just in
Maybe
Batman's
it's.
head, and I was like, I don't think that's the case. I think it's actually a hologram, right?
I
Um,
don't want it to be that case because I feel like
yeah,
we already went through that with him. So I don't think we need to go through. I don't think we need to go through it again. So I mean,
I got
if
you.
it's a
Yep.
holograph, then great.
Right.
But I don't think we need to go through the mind thing with Bruce. He's always been like kind of just mentally unstable. Like we know how Bruce is and
Right.
how his mind works. I don't think we need that for this series. I really don't. So if it's a holograph, great. But if it's just in his mind, it's like okay. But I guess we'll just see where they go with it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. So Fraction. Oh, actually, Meyer HQ said it's actually in his head. Fraction said so.
Oh, so it is in his head.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, okay. We'll see how I mean, I have faith in Fraction. I
That's
do.
true.
Even though I may not like after hearing that, I don't like that just because we've been through this route with Bruce so many times.
Right.
But we'll see how Fraction makes it unique and refreshing, hopefully.
Exact. Yep. Yep.
But we'll see.
Hopefully, he can have some sort of take on it that is different than what we've seen
That
before.
is, yeah, exactly.
It's interesting. It
That is
doesn't
interesting
look
though.
like it's in his head. It looks like a hologram, anyways.
It does look like a holograph.
Right.
It really
Right.
does.
All right. So that was my number 7. I think it's back to you for the number 6.
Yes, number six. Uh, I don't know, man. People might be surprised how low I put this. It's not, I don't think it's too low though. I think it's pretty perfect. But number six is Absolute Batman. Absolute
Nice.
Batman number 12. Absolute Batman. I love this. I really do. I think this is great. This was a wild issue. Um, I mean, you got the stuff with Bruce and Wayland, Wayland telling him to just kill him, just just rip the band-aid off and deliver the blow. But Bruce couldn't do it. I'm glad he showed self-restraint. I'm glad that is still like the core of
Mm,
Batman, even in like another universe. So I love that. But we also got some stuff that's going on with him, man, with this Venom stuff. And Alfred is trying to tell Bruce, like, listen, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be on your feet or for you to be even doing anything really, because we don't know what is going on with you. We don't know. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm glad he got to see his mom. I
right.
will say though, in this series, I want more of moments with him and his mom. I feel like we haven't gotten that enough.
Yeah.
Um, because like I said before, man, it'd be so dope to get that since we don't see that in the main universe. Like Bruce
Exactly.
doesn't have a mom.
Right.
So for this universe to have it, it's like I want y'all to lean more into that. Like don't get me wrong, I think them hugging and all that stuff is great.
Right.
But I think I need like a conversation between the two. I really want her to dig deep into Bruce and to get Bruce to be more vulnerable with her. That's the stuff
Yeah.
that I would want to see. And maybe they might get to that. Who knows? Who knows? You never know. But these villains, man, he Penguin
That
got it the worst
penguin,
way.
dude. The
Oh my
penguin.
gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he got it the worst way. Mind you, none of them got it light and all, but
Right.
like oh my gosh, Bane, man. He is sick in this universe, bro. He's so
That's true.
wild. The way how Riddler looks too,
Oh my god. When he was
like
describing it, like he was slamming his
y-
head
y-
back and forth, and his jeez.
yeah. Oh my gosh, brutal. But this was still really well written. This was very dope, very hype. I think that's one thing about the Absolute Batman book is that it is a very hype book. You can't help but to get hype off the things that are being pulled in these issues, man. They're just jaw dropping stuff. But yeah, man, great issue. I loved it. I definitely loved it.
Dang. Okay. So I gotta admit, it didn't make my list. It didn't make
Oh,
my list. I
okay.
think like I think I preferred like this month. I think I preferred like the absolute, or sorry, the Batman Dark
Yeah,
Patterns type of thing. Like, but that was a good issue.
right.
But yeah, I mean you covered it so beautifully. So thank God someone had it on their list. Absolute Batman. I guess I'm more prepared for how this arc is gonna end. Like I think that this
Okay.
next arc ender is gonna be is like Scott Snyder like really saying something, you know. So
Got
looking
you.
forward to the way it ends for me. But just seeing the state of all his friends, just brutal, dude. The next one we get
Brutal.
Absolute Catwoman. I know people are
Yes,
excited about that.
I am excited. I'm interested to see how that goes.
I think my
Very interesting.
freaking laptop just died, dude. It's a mess, dude. That's all right. That's all right, dude. Figure it out in post, guys. That's usually what you do. All right. Let's see. Number 6 for me. Speaking of the absolutes, I loved Absolute Superman, issue number 11. In this one, we see Superman. He's kidnapped by Brainiac just doing experiments on him, trying
Yep.
to twist his mind. Like he's bringing him back to these like flashback moments, and he's trying to turn Cal bad. Like he's trying to make him, blow up and kill all his family, or just trying to extract something out of him, like pain and suffering. But even in Cal's mind, even in this state, he still always does exactly what's right. Like he never breaks. Um, so it just kind of adds to me like this characterization of Cal, but just the brutality of Ra's al Ghul and Brainiac as well. It's kind of how sadistic and evil they are. And then you get the
Yep.
bit where Lois Lane's dad is coming in for the rescue. I'm like, okay, interesting seeing this guy here. Turns out he's breaking out his daughter, and he's breaking out. Of course, you got to break out Jimmy because if
Right.
Jimmy's there, you got to break Jimmy out too. So yeah, dude, I'm just loving where this one's going, and it kind of left off in a cliffhanger where we're seeing, Clark just floating there. So I don't know what the heck's gonna happen to Smallville in the next one. It seems like we're going back to Smallville, and I don't know, guys. It seems a little it might be bad news for the people in Smallville. And then
Might be.
you flip it, and we got an ad for Red Hood, and we got the we got the preview of the Red Hood series that everybody really loved and enjoyed. But anyways, dude, Absolute Superman, so good, man. I loved it.
That was a great issue. Fortunately, that didn't make my top 10 either.
Understandable, understandable.
But it is great. I guess I'm not as hooked with this
Okay,
second arc as I was with the first one. And I think maybe that's why. But I still think I still think it's a good arc. I definitely think it's leading to something. Especially with issue 12 coming out this week. So I'm excited for issue 12. I think that's gonna be insane. Especially because Rafa Sandoval is finally back on
back. I
interiors.
know.
Finally.
Yep.
Holy. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for the next issue. So we're in that top five now. Get into that five. Number five for me is what I consider the best Batman book to come out this month. We're going with Matt Fraction. Matt Fraction, Batman issue one.
Nice.
Uh, Cody pretty much touched on it perfectly. I think this is unique and refreshing for Batman, especially for the main line.
Refreshing. Such a good word for it. Yep.
I also think that it kept to the core of Batman, and that's why I love it. Now, I've seen people I think before the issue even came out, because there was this one line that Batman had, and they didn't like it. I think it was a line where he said that he believed that, uh, I guess like people don't deserve second chance. He said something along the lines of that,
Right.
um, and people were already, like, oh, I don't like this, and I get it from a glance. It definitely sounds like something he wouldn't say, but I think what Matt Fraction did, even though Bruce did say that in this book, his actions showed otherwise, and his actions showed otherwise when he confronts himself with Croc. So
Yep.
I love the show don't tell stuff about Batman's character, because yeah, he might have felt that way in the moment, but when he encountered Croc, he took his helmet off, he sat with him, he talked with him, and he tried to communicate with him, and that is beautiful. And I think that's something that really is the core of Batman. I love the Croc stuff that went down. I love how it all went down. I loved how he took his helmet off and really sat down with Croc, because Batman doesn't he's not a very open guy. So for
For
him to
sure. Yep.
reveal himself to Croc and sit with him is beautiful. So yeah, this was an amazing first issue. Like I said, very refreshing. I think, like you said, refreshing is definitely the word for it. But this to me kept the core of Batman more than it did for like an absolute Batman, at least for me. So I thought this was spectacular. Spectacular art, of course. Jorge Jimenez, it's Jorge Jimenez. Well, he's one of the best current artists. You know what I mean? Like he
For a
bro's top
reason.
three. You know what
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
saying? Like yeah. Um, but yeah, amazing first issue, man. And like I said, I love how Matt Fraction did that. I love how he showed us that Bruce doesn't he didn't really feel that way. And he might have, like I said, he might have felt that way in the moment, but his actions really did show otherwise. So that's what I loved about it.
Yeah, dude, definitely agree. Cause you're right. Taking off his mask, that's a big moment. I mean, you talk about like all the fail safes Batman has. Like if anybody tries to take it off, it like zaps him, all that stuff, right? Like we've seen in past media. So him like being that vulnerable and realizing that, oh no, this is actually like a villain moment. He needs compassion right now. Like he doesn't need
Right.
me to beat him upside the head with some shot gloves. You know what I mean? I got them. I got the shot gloves, but we'll take
Oh
it
yeah,
easy on Croc. Yeah.
the tech is crazy.
Right.
Batmobile is all crazy. So the line I actually caught the line. The line he actually said was people never change, not really. So that was the line that
Okay.
he said
Yep.
to her. And so yeah, that was the line. And I'm glad Matt Fraction decided to show us that, that wasn't true for Bruce.
Highland Ave in the chat says huge. Shout out to Highland Ave, dude. What's up,
Shout
buddy?
out shout out to him.
But yeah, dude, you summed it up so well. Love all the different metaphors and the parallels with like butterflies and stuff like that we see like throughout the
Yeah,
issue. Like change, it really seems
dope
like it's gonna be
stuff.
a focus. So yeah, dude, I think thematically, art wise, characterizations, I think it's all working for that series. So yeah, dude, Batman
Yeah.
one, jump on board for the new era, and don't pick up Hush two. Just leave that at your comic store. Just
Please don't pick up Hush 2.
get
Please.
what kind of world do we live in, by the way? That Hush 2 is still going, but they cancel Green Arrow, by the way. I'm starting to get heated again, but anyways.
Two things. Batman.
That's
That's
it.
why it's still going.
I
That's
know
it.
it. I know it,
That's
dude.
really
You
it.
dude, someone told me too that like it's gonna be a Hush 2 part 1 and then it's like 6 issues and they're gonna do another 6 issues after that. And I looked
I'm
at the
not
guy in
picking
my
it up.
shop and I'm like, cancel those for me. Just cancel them. You know what I mean?
I'm not picking it up. I'm just
And
not.
no one should, honestly, guys. Come on, man. Pick up Green Arrow instead. God damn it.
Pick up
Anyways,
quality books, ladies and gentlemen, not because of just the character. I get it. Batman's cool. We understand. But there are other quality books out here. There are other quality characters out here.
dude, for
That's
real,
not just Batman.
for
So
real. Instead of Hush 2, pick up like almost anything else out of the indies. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys, please.
yeah, literally, I agree. What's up,
Speak
Crane's Comics? Crane's Comics said homies. What's
homies,
up?
dude. I don't even see Crane's
What's up?
thing in here.
So
Oh,
here's
weird.
what I think is going on. I
Okay.
think since we both have both our lives,
Yeah.
I see my comments and you
Yeah.
see yours. I
Oh,
think
it's not
that's what it is.
mixed.
It's not mixed.
Oh,
No,
so if it was
it's separate.
multi-guest, is that how usually you go live with people? It's a multi-guest, and
Yeah, I
then
think we have multi guesses all in one. But like, yeah, I
gotcha.
don't know. It's
Okay.
weird. I mean, we'll figure it out.
Cool.
I don't know.
Cody in this chat, he says, yeah, it doesn't merge chats usually. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out
it
Cody. Thanks
doesn't.
for joining us here, dude. And Crane's Comics. I see Crane joining now. Listen, speaking of indies that you should pick up instead of Hush 2, please pick this up instead of Hush 2, guys. Beneath the Trees,
That
Nobody
is a
Sees, Rite of
banger.
Spring,
Mr. Trees,
issue 3. And listen,
it's a banger.
not to like spoil it, because I really want everybody to read this, but the people that she kills in this one, as part of like her origin story, had my jaw on the floor, dude.
It's
I couldn't
crazy.
believe it. This has to be like one of the most sadistic, like evil manipulator planner people that I've seen in a comic, dude. It's actually kind of insane.
It is.
Crane's comic says, "What's up, homies, dude? Hey, dude, how you doing?
What's
Did you
going
read?
on?
Did you read Beneath the Trees, Crane? Because if you didn't, you're missing out." And the
It
crazy
is
part for me,
amazing.
this all comes from one person. This is Patrick Horvath doing the writing, doing the drawing, doing the coloring. Only thing he's not
Yep.
doing is the lettering. But yeah, man, if you're into Dexter, like my mom, she's getting really into Dexter right now. I should get her on this comic, dude, because she probably enjoy it. But yeah, we see this girl killing all around. She's doing it in a very smart way. She's not getting caught, and
Right.
just her origin story is the most brutal read of the year. Maybe I was like, what?
It's pretty. Yeah, it's wicked. It's
I
definitely crazy.
I kind of wish, and like the way that the page is like laid out, I kind of wish I didn't see all of this stuff when I was reading this stuff. You know what I mean? Because I could see them like coughing, and I was like, oh crap, I don't want to get there yet, because like the lettering is like so big, just like the way it is.
Yeah.
So I knew something was up, but I kind of wish it was like a page flip, and then you see them start choking. But anyways, that's like a little thing. But yeah, just an insane issue. Everybody needs to be reading this. You got to read the first volume first, or else it won't make any sense. But it's so
Yep.
good, dude.
You
I'm
will be
glad.
lost.
I'm glad this came back too, because that's one of those things that for an indie to get like a second volume, a second shot. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's so up in there, it's not so set in stone, right? So Beneath the Trees, man, coming in hot with the second volume. Maybe at the end of the day, the second volume might be better than the first. I don't know. Could be.
Maybe it has potential.
It's got
It really
potential.
does have potential for sure. Has potential.
Number
All right,
5 from
coming
me.
in at my number four. One of the best issue ones I've read all year.
Okay.
Top 10, and it's not 10. Ladies and gentlemen, Tate Bromble, Everything Dead and Dying,
Nice.
issue
Nice.
one. This was phenomenal. What's uh kind of like The Walking Dead,
Little bit, little
but
bit.
kind of like The Walking Dead, but you have this man who had a family, who had a husband, who had a daughter. They had a family together. They were on this farm, and it took a turn for the worse, man. He is co-living or coexisting with these zombies, but in his head, he's viewing them as humans. He's living a daily life with zombies, but in his head, it's a human. So like his family, they're zombified. His daughter's zombified. I think the husband's zombified. It's man, it's devastating. It's really heart-wrenching stuff.
Yep.
Uh, but man, I love the art in this one. I think the art in this is really strong. I forgot who's the artist for this one, actually, low
Jacob
key.
Phillips, I
Jacob
believe.
Phillips. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, Jacob Phillips already killing it with the art. I really like it. I think it's so freaking dope. This is one you're definitely gonna want to pick up, man. This
Yep.
book is it's like I said, it's easily one of the best issue ones I've read all year. I think easily. I am hooked just off this first issue. Everything that's going on, it has great dialogue. That cliffhanger that they left us at the end, pretty crazy, where the people pull up on him and they
Yeah.
like shot his, I think his zombified daughter, or it's his husband. It was one or
That
the other.
was
But
maybe it was like the mailman or something like that. Or
was it the
maybe
mailman?
I forget. I thought it was like he, if I remember correctly, I thought it was like he opened the door
It
and
was the mailman.
usually he
Yeah.
like chats with the
Yep.
mailman or whatever. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's the mailman. Yep, it's the mailman. Or he thinks it's the mailman.
Right,
He
right,
views
right.
him as the mail he views him as that. But yeah, this is very, very, very interesting stuff. Also another name y'all gotta look out for, Tate Bromble. He's doing really good stuff. Not only did he start with this amazing issue one, but he's on Green Lantern Dark, which is
Yeah.
also an underrated black label. I really, really enjoy that black
That's a
label
fun
for me
one, dude.
personally. I think him and Weather de Ladera is a really great pairing, man. Whether they're there really adds that darkness and eeriness to
True.
that book. And then there's another one that he's on. What am I blanking on that he's on? He's definitely on another project.
Bad girl.
I am yes, 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 Batgirl. He's on Batgirl, which is one of the best DC ongoings, if you ask me.
They cancel that.
Um,
I'm gonna
I
have
re-
words with them, dude.
I'm gonna be honest. If they cancel that, I might have to like go to DC headquarters.
We might have
I
to
might have
like
to.
something might have to happen, dude, because that'll be like
Something's gonna
that'll be
happen.
strike three.
That's definitely, mind you, I'm kind of already on strike D just because of Green Arrow alone.
I know
Like
that's
that
three
broke
three
me the
strikes just for
most.
that.
But
Yeah.
if I hear Batgirl, yeah, some DC, you're gonna be hearing from me one way or another. I don't, I
What a
don't care if I
shame
gotta
that
make a
would be,
video on
dude.
it or nothing. But yeah, that title better not be touched. I promise. I will go crazy. But yes, that is my number four. Everything Dead and Dying. I would highly recommend it to you readers because Image Comics, they don't miss. Apparently, they just don't.
They don't miss, dude.
So.
Crane's comics in the chat. He's saying everything dead and dying is fire. So it sounds like he read
I
it, dude.
agree.
Good stuff. He
I
actually said
agree.
that too before you even brought it up, dude. So he was just talking about it. So that's cool.
That's
Um,
so dope.
yeah, dude.
It's
Everything
amazing.
dead and dying. Actually, the interesting part about that one, besides like the Tate Brombo who's just killing it, Jacob Phillips, the artist, he's the son of, you guys see it over here, Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips.
Sean Phillips,
Yeah,
yeah.
yep. So
I did not see. I didn't know that. I
gotcha.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's like the he usually colors his dad's stuff, but then recently he's been doing like some of the interiors, and he's still got that kind
Mm,
of same style. But just to see like that the zombified kind of look to it all, dude, like a zombie western series. Like I'm really liking it. So everything dead and dying, dude. Number one of the year, it's up there. That'd be a fun video to do, dude, because that would be up there 100%.
it's up there. For I already have a placing of where it's at, but
Yep.
like it's got to be in that conversation. It has to be.
Because another series that had an excellent number one. This is the number two, but the number one was really good. We're talking Escape, dude. Escape, man. I loved Escape. This one is cool because we see like
Amazing.
the origin of this guy and his wife and kind of how they started dating and stuff like that. So it wasn't so focused on the World War II aspect, right? It was more focused on the kind kind of the personal battles that he's finding, his time at home. But dude, just look at the freaking art from Daniel Acuna with like the coloring. I
I
think he's
don't.
doing the coloring too. It's crazy.
You know what's baffling to me? Why isn't he booked more?
That's the
I don't
crazy part.
understand it.
It's
I don't
insane,
get
dude.
it.
It's like something about it, dude. It's very unique almost. Like it's not really. I don't know, dude.
It's insane. I really don't understand how he's not booked more. Like he did Avengers Twilight last year. That was
Yes.
fantastic
Oh
with
my
him and
god, that one
Chip.
was so good.
But I
The
don't know, bro.
the
He needs to
thing
be doing more.
the thing for me as I'm looking through Daniel Acuna's stuff right now, it's really kind of just like everything just looks so fluid and lifelike. Like all the
Yeah.
textures and stuff like that, like the way that the fabric's like kind of moving like when they speak or like they're holding hands right here and it just kind of looks like two people holding hands, you know what I mean? Like he's bringing this characterization to these animals. I mean, we got like a bear. I don't even know what his wife is, like a dog or something like that. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, just a beautiful story. Obviously, it's not all peachy keen at home. Like it's a little bit rocky sometimes, you know. And then
Hmm.
he gets that call to go off to war. He like is at the theater. He sees like that ad of them, storming over Europe and stuff like that. So he decides he's got to get in the fight. And we kind of see the stakes of the story now. So it's kind of cool that Rick Remender with issue one kind of sets up like what the series will be about. But this one sets up the kind of stakes that our main character is going to be sort of dealing with here, and he's all alone behind enemy lines. It's just such a sick
Hmm.
series, man. I'm like so
It is
down for
sick.
this. One of the biggest surprises
Rick
of the year,
Remender.
and it shouldn't have been a surprise because it's Rick Remender. I should have been like, oh, it'll be
Rick
a goaded
Remender.
series, right? I still think it's so
Doesn't
funny, dude.
miss.
I didn't know that it would be freaking animals when I saw issue one with the cover. I should have realized it was an animal character, but I thought it was just like a
Hmm.
guy with like a mask or something or a helmet. But nah, dude, they're animals in World War II, and it makes sense if you read it, dude. All right, so Escape number two.
So if you read issue one, there was after the issue was over, they had
Yep,
like Rick Remender he had a letter something in the
beautiful
back.
essay.
He
Yep,
he uh he said how he really wanted to tell this through anthropomorphic animals, because he feels like humans, they're more like emotional or more sentimental to animals than they are of humans, he
right.
feels like. So I think that was a really interesting choice to do that, and he's killing it, bro. But yeah, like you said, Acuna, he needs to be booked, bro. I don't
It's
know. I
crazy.
don't know if I don't know if maybe it's because his art is so detailed, so maybe it maybe takes him time
It could.
to really come into fruition. Maybe that's why he's not as booked. But his art is, bro, it's literally a painting come to life.
Yeah,
Like it's
painting
wild, bro.
come to
It's
life. That's
it's
such a good way
insane.
to put it. Yeah, because it really does like come
Yeah,
to life more so than other stuff you read. Just I don't know the way he's doing it. Daniel, he's just a goat. Crane's comic says he needs to read that, dude.
insane.
Escape is up there. What? Put it this way. Tell me what your pull list is. I'll tell you what to drop to fit an escape. All right, because you need to fit escape in there somehow. Beta Red Bill says escape is may go down as the goat for like war stories, dude. I think it could.
For war stories,
It could.
yeah, I haven't read many war comics, but
Yeah.
this off two issues alone,
Right.
it might take the cake.
He says the characters, the
Uh,
art, the color, and the writing all amazing. Definitely agree.
yeah, I agree. Absolutely agree. Super Nerd said, "What about Beneath the Trees?" That's crazy, Super Nerd. Cody literally just talked about it. That's actually his number. It was number four, right, or five?
That was my number five. Yep, yep. That was my number
Five, right?
five.
Okay, yeah, yeah. It was Cody's number five. So yeah, we
That's
talked
a good
about
one too. Another good
Beneath the Trees, but yeah,
anthropomorphic.
man, it was also amazing. Definitely amazing. So now that we're in this top three, it's funny how you brought up Escape because my number three is Escape. Escape is my number three
Nice, dude.
for this month. Escape, yeah. I told people I think issue two was better than issue one, at least for me.
Yeah, yeah.
It really peeled back the layers of this character, and you understand his motivations and just more of him as a character, just in general.
Yep.
So this was just great, man. I think you pretty much said it perfectly. Like the art is spectacular. Um, we can go into also like the fact that he went back into the war. I think I've heard some like I guess you could say controversy, but some people felt like maybe him going into the war was a bad thing because he has a child. But I didn't see it. in that way. I didn't see it as him running away from his child. I saw it as this is his responsibility, and for the world to be better, he has the responsibility to change that for the future for his kid.
A
That's how
hundred
I saw it.
percent, a thousand
Um,
percent, dude.
so
Yep.
that's how. So I didn't see it as a him just leaving his family, because I don't think that's the case.
No, no, yeah,
He loves his wife, as you can see, as you can tell reading through this book. I mean, yeah, they have their arguments, but every couple does. Everybody has ups and downs in relationships. Uh, but him going into the war it's more than just like the thrill for him. I think he thought about the future for his child and what he wants that future to how he envisions it, and he's like, I gotta handle my responsibility. Also, like I gotta stop running from my responsibilities, because you gotta think about it. He was settling. He was working with his wife's father. He didn't even want to do that.
yep.
He didn't want to do that. He had a line in here. Where's that line? I think he said, I taken the job with her own man, signed the papers, swallowed the pride. Not
Swallow the
because it was a
pride. Yeah.
noble thing, it was because I love her. And my boy deserves the life I never got. A man don't always chase what he loves. Sometimes he stands still for it, which is impeccable writing by Rick Remender. But
Yeah, that's a
like, yeah,
bar.
I think that line encapsulated so well. So, uh, but yeah, that's just how I feel, man. This issue was amazing, and yeah, that's at my number three, man. Easily, it's just spectacular. Super Nurse said issue one. Remember what he said about if he dies and how it would feel. Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, yeah, there's always the possibility of him dying, but um, I mean, you never know. It's like I said. I think he just came to the fruition that I can't run away from my responsibility, and that's protecting the country or
Yep.
protecting the people that he loves, and he feels like he can do it in this way, and not at home. Because I mean, there's a bigger battle to be fought. Is
Right.
pretty much how I looked at it.
No, yeah, that's how I looked at it too. I didn't think he was running away at all. I thought it's actually a profound, like, it's that question that we've never had to face in our generation. Like, I think it ties back to the essay that you were talking to about Rick Remender in the first issue, where he talks about the inspiration for it and his grandpa and stuff like that. They had that
Yeah,
question, like the World War II vets, like they all believed that they were fighting a righteous battle. You're going against the Nazis, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people enlisted, and that was a tough question for a lot of people. Versus like later wars and stuff where it's not as justified, like Vietnam. You can have your opinions on that and stuff like that. But the World War
yeah,
II, I mean, that was like the fight of the time. So to me, that was him exactly like you said. He wasn't running away. He finally realized what his responsibility was, and he saw the dangers of rising fascism and stuff like that. So I thought it more
yep.
speaks to that.
I
Bay Ray
agree.
Bill, he agrees with you and me. He says that he's finally not running away. He's choosing to fight for the future, which is something that he didn't care about. I mean, he kept saying, like, I don't care about you, plant the tree. Like, what do I give a shit, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah, to me, it was very profound, his decision to actually go to the war.
I
Petros in
agree.
Gotham says, current state of the Absolute Universe, how do we feel about it? We're big fans of the Absolute Universe here. I think
Big fans of it.
both Kai and I are pulling all six titles at the moment. So,
I
haven't dropped
was.
any. Did you? Okay, you dropped Green Lantern?
I
Or
dropped Green Lantern and
okay,
Flash. I
you
dropped
dropped
both.
Flash too.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
interesting. I got you.
I
I don't
think
blame you there.
I'm gonna stick with the main four. Those are the ones
Yeah,
that I'm hooked on.
hooked
I
on.
can't say I'm hooked on Green Lantern and Flash. I think, but I mean, Flash I'll probably grab and trade for the second arc.
Makes
But
sense, dude. We
but
got
yeah, I gotta cut it.
comic book stash. He says, "Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey again."
So
Timo.
comic book stash.
Timo says, "Cody the goat." What's up, Timo?
Oh,
Uh,
he is the GOAT.
Someone just finished Ultimate Spider-Man from the 2000s, dude. What a goated run! I haven't finished it. I'm in like Omnibus 4, but what a run, man.
That's the
They
definitive
don't make
Spider-Man
comics like
run.
that. Like
Yeah,
a run that goes for like 150 issues that are just the same creative team just killing it. Like, that shit
Michael
doesn't happen
Bendis,
anymore.
man.
I know.
Michael
Back when
Bendis.
back when you could do no wrong, right?
Yeah, honestly. So
Uh,
that's true.
okay, so Petros repeated the. No, you didn't drag down the conversation, bro. No worries. Yeah, we love the Absolute Universe here. Reading here. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting tired of Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Flash. I do not agree with you on that Wonder Woman, dude.
Wonder
Petros,
Woman?
that's a hot take. That's like scalding, dude. I just like,
That's a head scratcher.
that's that
Oh
one I
my
don't agree with,
gosh.
dude.
I heavily disagree with Wonder Woman. Now, Flash, sure,
Yeah, you
but
know what sucks, dude, and we're not gonna
what?
talk about it here because it's not on my list at all. But the interesting part is, dude, Flash issue 7 was like the best issue of the series, and I'm like, bro, I guarantee you, dude, everybody dropped it at 6. Like, you guys messed up, Jeff. You messed
I
up, Jeff,
did.
because issue
I did
7 was
drop it at
badass.
6.
But yeah, listen, backing up just a little bit. It looks like I messed up and I didn't do my number 4, but it was everything dead and dying. Just want to give it a little bit of
It
shout
was
out.
everything dead and done.
Kai,
Oh, so we had the same number 4 then.
we had the same number 4, dude.
Yeah,
100%. I
we
wanted to
matched.
back up.
Okay, cool,
That's why I
cool,
thought
cool.
I was like, wait, did I talk about it yet? But Kai summed it up beautifully. Excellent issue. In the running for one of the best issue ones of the year. I'm so into zombie stories. I'm so into cowboy stories. You mash them together. I'm into that too. It turns out. So yeah, dude. Tate Bromble just killing it. Let me do my number 3 because we're
Yeah.
talking
Hmm.
about Skin Breaker, dude.
Okay.
I loved
Okay.
Skinbreaker. I was so Robert Kirkman coming in. The big thing for me about this one, though, I mean, the concept alone is kind of cool, right? But it's kind of a simple concept on its surface. It's this elder
Yeah.
tribe leader. He's got to pass it down. He wants to, but it might be his son. His son is not looking to take his place. You know what I mean? Because that would involve him
Yeah.
killing his dad or whatever. But look at the art, insane,
Yeah.
bro.
The art is wild by David Finch. To
I
me,
was
he
like,
he carried he carried that issue, if I'm being honest. I
that
think he
that makes
carried it
sense.
for
That makes
sure.
sense. I mean, from the
He
writing,
carried it.
it's kind of thin on the writing side.
Yeah,
Um,
it
we're just
is.
like getting base level like introduction to the characters. Like, oh, this guy's the villain. He looks like a villain, right? He's the bad guy. Like base level so far, but just kind of setting it
Right.
up. I like this kind of world. You gotta like burn your kid in the sun for him to like not have this like rock
Yeah.
skin or something like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's crazy. It's
kind of
crazy
like this
stuff.
interesting. Um, but yeah, dude, just the art is insane. And I was reading the thing in the back, that Robert Kirkman was talking about. It took them like eight
Hmm.
years to 8 years to finish this
To come out
story,
with this. Yeah.
and you can tell with all the detail and stuff like that. It's just a crazy looking comic book, just insane. It reminds me of like a Doug Mankey type of art style where it's just so
Mm.
detailed. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm loving the world that they're kind of building so far. Like you're saying, a little bit light on the art or the writing, but just on
Hmm.
the art side, man, like just like this landscape. Like I was looking at
Yeah.
each page
The
for like
art
5 minutes. I was like going crazy.
the art is incredible. And because like you said, the writing is thin.
A little bit, little thin, especially from
It's
Robert
it's
Kirkman. You
definitely
know?
thin. Yeah, 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 it's definitely thin. But it's also the first issue, so I think he's just laying the groundwork. So I wasn't as high as everybody else. I know everybody else was pretty much giving it 5 out of 5. I gave it a 4.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like I said, the art, I think the art carried for sure.
Art
I
carries.
think it
Yeah.
really, so like I get it. I think on art alone, yeah, sure, 5 out of 5. But I took in account the writing, and I thought the writing was simple and effective, but nothing like uh nothing like how like everything dead and dying had
True.
like like my third eye opened when I read
Yeah.
everything dead and dying. I didn't feel that with Skinbreaker, but I do think as the series progresses, it probably will do that for me. I do think Skinbreaker is great. It's just not a masterpiece to me. I
Gotcha.
just think on art alone it is for sure, but I think as a whole, it's a great issue.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. That's fair, dude. Totally. Totally. So that was my. Wait, did I
That was
skip
your
your number
3.
3?
No, you didn't. My 3 was Escape.
Duh. Yeah. Okay. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, dude.
Yep.
Ooh.
You good. You
Oh
good.
boy. Backing up just a little bit, we got people in the chat. He says that talking about Absolute Flash and how it's not his favorite. He's dropping it. Uh, we got some people asking if we've seen Marvel Zombies. Have you seen Marvel Zombies yet? I haven't checked that out.
I have seen Marvel
Okay.
Zombies.
Worth the
It is a
watch.
banger.
Okay.
It is worth the watch. It is
Nice.
definitely
Okay.
worth the watch. I liked how concise they did with Marvel Zombies. I didn't
Right.
know how many episodes we were gonna get, but 4 episodes was, yeah, that
Like
was
the
that was
perfect
perfect.
amount. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it was the perfect amount. I think they did a great job of telling a story in just that amount of episodes. So yeah, it was great, man. I really enjoyed it, Marvel Zombies. I thought it was a blast.
Petros Gotham says, I don't know if you can handle Absolute Wonder Woman's pacing. All right. I don't know about that, dude. I thought it's pretty well paced.
That's
Every issue, something
interesting.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that's an interesting take. That's interesting. I mean, everything's not gonna be for everybody, so I get it. But for me, I don't have any issues with that book. I
Nice.
don't have an issue at all. But yeah, that's just me. Um, yeah, I guess we'll go to number two, unless they got questions or something in the comments. I don't know.
What one more he says it was fun, not good. Definitely fan service. I had fun watching with friends. Oh, it's talking about Marvel Zombies still. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
Marvel Zombies. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right on, dude.
yeah.
Oh, someone asked here how often we go live. So Kai and I do the top 10 list. We're trying to do it every single month, and we're on a really great streak. I think
We are.
we haven't
Yeah.
missed one, have we?
We know. You
Damn.
have
Okay.
not missed one. Yeah.
Right on, dude. So yeah, we do top tens every single month. I'm thinking about going live every Monday. I got an idea, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's still working. I call it because like every Wednesday is New
That could be
Comic Book
dope.
Day. I've been calling
Right.
this live thing I'm thinking of is like New Comic Book Weekly or something like just I don't know something like that. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, could be going live more
That's
often,
dope.
dude. And
Mondays could be dope. I mean,
yeah,
like
yeah,
if we do lives Monday, we could talk about the books that we're excited for New Comic Book Day. So
exactly,
yeah,
dude. Yeah, yeah,
that opens up for conversation. So yeah, I'm down with that
yeah, dude.
if I
So
got the time for sure.
look forward to maybe some more lives coming out of me and Kai coming up, dude. So
Mm.
so yeah, dude. Right on. Number two, I'll throw it over to Kai.
Number two, Resurrection Man, Quantum Karma number six. I loved this, bro. I didn't know what I mean, like just from the jump, I didn't know what to expect from the series. I just knew it was a black label and it was written by Ron V.
Yeah.
So I knew I had no history of the character. I had no attachment. This was me just going in blind. Which I also recommend that people do for comics. I understand we all want to know what the story is and this and that. We got to know these information, but I feel like sometimes it's just good to go blind. It's just good to go blind into a comic book.
Right.
And I'm glad I did.
And
This
stuck
I
with
think
it
this was
too.
yeah, this was spectacular. I now like I view Resurrection Man as like he's so complex. He's so layered. Like it's insane, bro. He might be jumping up to like just one of my favorite characters just because of how complex he is.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro. Anod, RK, crazy art. Like these panels are wild, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how
I
this
love
is
his style, dude. I love his style.
how is this even humanly possible? Like, bro, no, this one blew my mind with the orb and it's showing him with the robe and the orb. Like it's bro, it's crazy detailed. It's crazy detailed. This book can definitely be confusing, but that's okay. I personally don't have problems with that. I love when a book can kind of alter my brain
Yeah.
chemistry
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same feeling I get from Absolute Martian Manhunter. But yeah, this book, it's insane art, insane writing, but just how well written Mitch Shelley is as Resurrection Man. Like I said, these panels, they're wild. I really don't know how Anod Arcade did that, but you definitely summed it up perfectly in yours. But man, it's just an amazing book, and it was an amazing ending. Like the cycle just uh keeps resurfacing and all that stuff. It was great. I was actually kind of tight. I didn't get this variant cover. Evan Cagle did a variant for
Dude,
this issue,
I saw
and
that
my
too.
shop didn't have it. Yeah, it didn't have it, but amazing book. People should be picking this up. I would honestly grab it in trade. I think
Yeah.
it'll read better for sure in trade. But even on a
That's
month to
true.
month basis, I guess you can say I was confused, but I wasn't like completely lost. I wouldn't
Right.
say, but I do think you can get lost into this book for sure.
Yeah, dude. Nice. Love that. I'm glad we're giving it love, dude, because it definitely deserves it. What a great way to end a series. You know what I mean? Like just perfectly well ended. We say in the chat, he says, favorite matchup on Marvel DC. So for us, dude, we talked about that in the beginning. So if you missed that, but we liked, I think between Kai and I, we both liked the Daredevil and the Green Arrow one probably the most. So
Yeah,
yeah, that was probably our favorite one.
absolutely.
W Live for real. Shout out Defo Life, dude. No, don't
Shout
apologize,
out.
dude. You can ask any question you want, even if we've already covered it. I don't mind. No worries.
This is why we're alive,
Yeah,
people.
dude.
This is why we're alive. We
That's
we
why.
we know it's gonna come with comments. Come on now. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
That's
dude.
that's
No
that's part of
worries.
the live. That's part of the game. Part of the game.
Bleeding Cool said Marvel and DC are leaving money on the table by not making those short stories. Oh, maybe instead of
Oh, kind of like
like
like what Black Label does.
I
Yeah, I
got you.
think that's what
Yeah.
he means.
So
Yeah,
instead
I
of having
mean,
like
that's true.
a Daredevil Green Arrow like little mini series or something like that, yeah, it does think that they got a couple pages and yeah. Let's
Yeah,
see.
Marvel could do more short stories. I mean, they did it with Daredevil Cold Day in Hell, and that was a success.
That one was
That
banging,
was
dude. That was
that one was
excellent.
banging. I was, and me and you were skeptical because we were like 3 issues. Like, how was Charles Soule gonna conclude that in 3 issues? But he concluded it perfectly,
Right,
especially with that last line at the end where he's like, "I can see it all." Oh my
dude.
gosh,
That
great
was awesome,
stuff,
dude.
man. That's awesome stuff.
All right, let's see. Number number two for me.
Hmm.
Something's wrong though because I have my number one pick. So what was actually my number two pick? I think I got everything all mixed up, dude.
Did you
Everything Dead
mix it
and
up?
Dying, Escape. I think my number four was Escape, and my number three was Everything Dead and Dying. Yeah,
Okay.
here, this is what it was. And Skinbreaker was my number two. That's what it was.
Okay. Right.
I
Okay, I
got you.
got you. Got you. So Skin Breaker was number two. All right. So
Yep.
then we'll just jump into my honorable mentions
Yes, dude. Yep. I think
and
so.
then we'll
Yep.
get number one. So honorable mentions, I do a Marvel, DC, and an indie.
Right. Yep.
So for Marvel, I think this had to be shout out because this was amazing. Imperial War Centurion Nova. This was spectacular. I think honestly, like I'm a big fan of Imperial, but out of all, like, okay, easily it's the best Imperial like spinoff or
Mm.
whatever you really want to call it. But I think this might be the best Imperial issue in general, just in general. This is amazing. So this is coming in as an honorable mention. Then for DC, we got Nightwing.
Ooh.
That's issue 130. This almost made top 10. I was going back and forth between this and Green Arrow.
I'm with you
Man, it
there.
was
Yeah. Yeah.
tough. But I had I had to at least mention it. It needs to be mentioned. It has to be mentioned. So this was spectacular. Dexter Soy on the art, crazy. Dan Waters once again, another writer we should be looking forward to for the future. But they had some, bro. Some of these panels that Dexter
Dude.
Soy was doing,
So sick, dude.
so crazy. And that's not even my favorite. This one with the glass crack and
Okay.
the
Yep.
Nightwing sign, yeah, that it was, yeah, that's cool. So that's my DC one. And then for my indie one, lastly, is TMNT issue. I believe this is 11. This is the second
Yeah.
to last
Okay. Yep.
issue.
Yep.
Uh for TMNT. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But love this. I thought it was great. Juan Ferrer has some insane panels for this one as well.
That two-page
Um,
spread with the
this
turtles,
one
like,
probably my favorite one.
oh, yep.
This one was, yeah, it's between that or the one that you talked about. The one you talked about is amazing too. I think you're talking about this one right here.
Oh, God damn, dude.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
sick.
Juan
That could be like
Ferrera,
a post.
bro.
That's like the best poster
It's
ever, dude.
crazy sick.
That's so sick.
Yeah, but yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
Nice, dude. Nice picks for honorable mentions. Especially that Nova one. That's like a Jed McKay, Jonathan Hickman one, right? So that's pretty cool. They're pretty excellent writers.
Yeah,
In the chat here, someone's saying everything Dead and Dying was excellent. Asking about we talked about Green Arrow getting
I agree.
canceled. Yeah, we talked about that near the beginning. We were fucking goddamn
We
pissed.
yapped about it actually.
Yeah, that we were upset about that one.
We yapped about it.
And then TMNT Love. Yep, classic, dude. One for another series we're hating to see go, man. Or new team coming in. Um, yeah, dude. Excellent picks for your multi shout. Except for that Nightwing, dude. That's a sleeper hit right now too out of DC. Like that series is creeping up. That Nightwing series. So if you guys aren't reading that, I might like it better than Tom Taylor, Bruno Redondo. Maybe. I don't know,
I'm not
dude.
mad at that at all.
I love the darker
I'm not
look for
mad at it.
Nightwing, dude.
I'm really
Instead of,
not.
I don't know, dude. It's up there. It's up there. All right, guys.
It is up there.
Monthly shoutouts for me. I also did a DC, Marvel, and an indie, just like Kai. For a DC pick, we're going with Superman, dude.
That was
This
also, yeah, that was also gas. Yes.
I'm just like having so much fun with the Superman series with the Booster Gold and the Superman Prime. Is he bad? Is he good? I just love the way this one concluded, man, with the Dan Mora artwork. It's just a damn fun time. With the Williamson writing dude, of course. It's been a great series. 30 issues in and having a blast. Especially when it ties into like the event and stuff like that. I'm loving kind of the direction of the
Mm.
event too. So yeah, dude, Superman. That's pretty sick from DC. Marvel
Superman
pick.
was very sick.
Did you check this one out? Did anybody read this? Am I alone in
I
reading this
did.
one?
I did read it.
So this
No,
one
I read it.
surprised me a
I definitely
lot,
read it.
dude. I loved the kind of spy kind of take in the Ultimate Universe. This Hawkeye character is just badass. We see like the Clint Barton, like the Ronin. Like, oh, this guy
The
was
Ronin,
supposed to
yeah.
pick up the like you have to kill him now
The
or
Hawkeye
else.
mantle, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Um,
crazy.
yeah, so I'm just like really surprised about this series. A lot of the Ultimate stuff is kind of dipping down for me a little bit, so this coming in strong is a nice, fun kind of corner of the Ultimate Universe. Definitely a surprise for me. Indie side, we're going Invisible Man, number two.
That
I
was,
thought
yeah,
this one was not like a big step up because I loved issue one, but this one
right.
was so good from an art
I agree,
perspective. I thought Denis on the art just killed it, and I'm loving the
especially from an
direction of
art
where we're going.
perspective.
Yep. Uh, and I like how it's slowly he's sort of building the look, right? Like now he's got the glasses and he's talking about now I can finally see type of stuff, you know? So
Mm,
the Invisible Man
yeah,
is
that's
getting
dope.
built. Hopefully we see him in the next
That
issue.
panel is so good. I
Isn't it,
love
dude?
that panel.
That's
That's
like
my
a
favorite one. Yeah,
that's like a profile picture or something, you know? It's like
that
so
is. That's like a lock screen, honestly.
yeah,
That's
dude.
actually a lock
It's
screen.
pretty badass, dude. Poor
Yeah.
monkey though. Poor monkey. I hated that. I hate reading that,
Yeah,
but
poor monkey.
poor
Crazy.
chimpanzee. But yeah, guys,
We do not.
it's sick, right?
Yeah, it's so sick.
The Universal Monster stuff has been really solid, but this series might be like up there. Like, Frankenstein, Dracula, it might be this series right in third. So
Frankenstein is number one for me. Yeah,
yeah, Frankenstein gotta be
Frankenstein is
number
number
one.
one.
So good.
It's close between that and Dracula because I did love Dracula by James Tynion. That was also great. But I
Yep.
think Frankenstein definitely is the best one.
With that being said, oh, someone in here. Real quick before we get into our number one pick, the best number one comic book of the month. And I got a feeling I know what Kai's is because we both haven't said this one. But before we get to that, someone's asking, he dropped the Ultimate titles. The only one he's picking up is Ultimate Spider Man. I don't blame you there. It's really Ultimate Spider Man and the
I don't
Ultimates
blame you there.
are like the
Yeah,
must
those are the
pickups.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are two must picks. Everything else. I mean, I think I'm enjoying Ultimate X-Men more than most. I'm gonna be honest. I
Okay.
really like Ultimate X-Men by Pichimoko. I really dig it. I really
Yeah.
do.
I fell
So
off that one, but not because it was bad, but I was like, oh, maybe I can get this one in trades and stuff like that. But I know you've been keeping up
yeah,
with it. So
I've been keeping up. It is great, but I would probably like if I was to recommend somebody Ultimate X-Men, I think I would recommend it in trade rather than
gotcha.
keeping it from month to month. But I still do love it. I think Peach Momoko is doing phenomenal things, especially with that last issue. The art on the last issue was oof. Peach Momoko was cooking for
Peach
real. So
Momoko is talented, bro.
she's very talented. So
Uh,
I'm guessing our number ones. Our
it's almost
absolute Wonder
gotta be.
Woman?
You know what I mean?
Is
It's gotta
it?
be.
Right. Does
What
it? Right.
cover is
It
that,
gotta
dude?
be.
Who's that? Is that Dan Mora?
This is no, this
Uh,
is Yasmin Putri.
oh,
I'm pretty sure this is the artist that did Dark Knights of Steel, if I'm pretty
oh,
sure.
that.
I think that's the artist.
I
I'm
think
pretty
you're
sure it
right.
is.
Actually, I think
But
you're right. It's kind of
yeah,
got that style to it.
yeah, yeah, for sure. So
My God,
yeah, we got the same number one. It's self-explanatory. I don't know how you feel, but
I'll throw it to you.
I
I'll throw it to you
think
for your
this
thoughts, dude.
is this is the best Absolute Wonder Woman issue I think in the entire series.
I think you're
I'm gonna
right.
say it here and now.
I think you're right,
And
dude.
Haley Thompson can't do wrong. She's depicting Wonder Woman perfectly. I don't know how to like
Well
explain it, but
said.
she just does everything right. She's hitting all the marks. I think Hayden Sherman, as much as people don't really, I know some people really don't like his art, but I personally
That's
love it. But
crazy to me, but yes.
I think his paneling is insane. The colors are great. This panel, I think I love the most. I think out of everything from this issue, I love that. I don't know what it is,
Yep.
but
Yep.
I love it. Um, It's just great, man. Diana is amazing. Then getting Zatanna at the end of this issue, we're
The
getting an absolute
reveals,
Zatanna. That reveal is crazy. But I think what I love the most about this issue is the world building. We're
right?
getting more into that pantheon of gods. Like we got Hippolyta, we got introduced to.
Okay, yep.
So that is really, really sick. I really love how they're expanding on the pantheon of gods. I think it's amazing. And like I said, man, Hayden Sherman's art, I don't like I said, I get artists subjective. It's not gonna be for everyone, but I think he's killing it on this run. Uh but that's just me. Even the opening page where she's like ore farming.
No way,
Oh
dude,
my
with the
gosh,
with
bro.
Poseidon's like trident, dude.
He's yeah. Speaking of that trident, do you think Aquaman is in this absolute verse? You
That's
think
what I
like
was wondering.
they're kind of hinting at it? You feel
That's what I
like?
was wondering. There hasn't been like any mention of like the waters of this absolute world. You know what I mean? So you gotta assume absolute Alchemans out there. Oh my god,
Yeah. I
locked
can't wait to
up,
see
can't speak any
how
spells, right? Like
I can't wait to see what they do as a Tana. This is going to be very, very interesting.
listen, Kai summed it up so well. You know what this did for me though? It's the end of arc 3, I guess you can say, because well, I guess it's like because she went down to like the underworld, so I don't know if you consider
Yeah,
that.
that was like what, two parts?
Yeah, it was like a two-parter, right? So I
Yeah,
don't know
it
if
was a two-parter.
this confirmed it to me. I'm saying it right now. This is the best absolute title. I go back
Yeah,
and forth all the
I've
time.
been saying this. I've
Right.
been saying this,
Dude,
but
this
yes,
this like cemented it for me. This confirmed it. It's Diana solving things in a way that you wouldn't ever expect her to solve things. She's always thinking about like the most compassionate way to solve it, like without hurting anybody if she can, right? Just so creative in the way she's doing that. The art, as you said, from Hayden Sherman, it's just beautiful stuff. Jordy Belair, I mean, this is just a stacked title, bro. It's
creative
insane.
team. Yeah,
It's
it's a stack
crazy
creative team,
with this creative team.
but
So and this has
they're
to be,
killing
like
it.
you said, best issue of the series so far. I would agree with that. It it's the best absolute title. For me, it was
It
Absolute
is.
Superman for a while, with this at number 3, and they kind of like flip back and forth with Absolute Martian Manhunter at number 2, solid spot in 2. You know, this kind of flipped it around for me. This is the best one. It's Martian Manhunter after that, and it's Superman right after that, dude. And it might
W.
stay that way for a while because this is like I'm
Yeah, I
so
don't see it slowing down,
oh my
especially
god,
for
dude.
what's coming up next. I don't see how it's gonna slow down. We're getting
And
Zatanna.
yeah, dude. And so
Like, I
that's
don't,
what surprised me because someone's saying that maybe they weren't digging the pacing. To me, this one's probably the best paced out of any because if it has origin stuff, it kind of ties it in. It sprinkles in it a little bit,
I
as
agree.
opposed to like a full issue that focuses on Brainiac or a Mister Freeze kind of thing, an Absolute Batman that's related to the main story, but it's like a two-issue sort of thing on the side, like whatever. This has just been so good from start to finish. 12 issues of just peak, honestly.
I
Mateo de
agree.
Luis coming in, taking over for a little bit, still peak, right? Like it's just crazy how this series is
It's
moving right now.
amazing.
So
It
gotta be
is.
my number
It's
one.
amazing. W's.
Listen, guys,
W's. These were the top 10. These
Kai,
were the top
do me a
10.
favor, hit me with the spread for the thumbnail, dude.
Let me see.
Listen,
Hold on.
guys, top 10. Let us know what you enjoyed reading this month. Stacked month. It's crazy this month.
Insane month.
It's
Yeah. Great
crazy.
month of comics. Great
Great
month of
month for
comics.
comics. Backing up just a little bit before we get out of here, we got Super Nerd 730 says low key can't wait for Absolute Hawkman. That's gonna be brutal. That's the good point. Like, how far out in the Absolute Universe are they gonna get? You know what I mean? Because it seems like with the Ultimate Universe, they're not, just giving everybody a title, but it seems like the Absolute, they're really kind of growing it, and no plans on ending it, right? So I would see Absolute Hawkman. That could be badass.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're getting him in Absolute Evil this
Okay.
week. So
Oh, that's
yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Because I saw
He
the.
was part of the preview.
Yes, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
So
Uh,
and I've heard some things about that title. I've heard some great things. That's all I'm gonna say.
what?
I've heard
This
some
guy's
great
got
things.
the inside knowledge, dude. What the hell? Like a
I've
creative
heard
team he knows about? What the hell, dude?
I've heard some great things about that issue. That's
I
all I
know
know.
about it now. I guess my guess would be it's Jeremy Adams. Is that blink if I'm right? All right, guys. Listen. Oh, you know what's funny? Petro says that they're getting hype back up. Like we just got him hyped back up to read Absolute Wonder Woman. We did our job.
We
That's a
did a yeah.
successful top 10 list,
That is
guys.
definitely successful. Yeah, great. We're glad you're back on board.
And with that, we might leave it, dude. Kai, any
Yeah,
last
we're gonna
words?
end
I'll
it.
throw it to you. Anything that people should be expecting, and also where can people find your socials? I'll leave them on the screen and in the description, of course.
Well, for those who don't follow me on TikTok, it is KhiBucks. You can follow me where I talk about comics, I talk about movies, anime, manga, whatever. I'm very pop into like the pop culture and all that. So you can follow me here. You can follow me on Instagram as well. Um, and then I mean, yeah, and then you can follow the podcast that I'm a part of, which is the Four Real
Oh,
Friends
yeah.
on YouTube. You can find us there, and we will be putting more episodes out soon. So those are the things that I have for y'all. I just appreciate y'all for tapping in with me and Cody. We do this every month, uh, and we're gonna keep trying to keep it that way because we've been on a really hot streak. So
Oh, yeah. And coming up, maybe we'll do like top 10 series of the year type of stuff, you know? Like we got a lot of stuff cooking. So, yeah, definitely
yeah,
stay
sir.
tuned. Thank you guys for watching. And, yeah, read more comics. Thanks, Kai, for joining me, dude. Appreciate it.
Of
I'll
course,
catch you later,
of
man. I'll
course.
text you. Thank you.
All right, man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Me and Kai love doing that, man. So thanks for watching. If you stayed along with us the whole thing, I really appreciate it as well. And if you came over from the YouTube, I definitely appreciate it, man. That's such a heartbreaker. I thought I had everything planned out, but with the no sound, that really just ruined everything, man. So I got to figure it out. We'll get it going on YouTube, though. Thank you guys for watching. And Petro, sorry we didn't answer every single one of your questions. Sorry about that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it.